Welcome back to Bespoke Addict. I'm going to be selling this fabulous pair of John Lobb. They've not been polished yet, and they've got a very large vamp. They were made for somebody with very wide feet. They were about a 10.5 to 11 in length. I haven't measured them yet, but they are a bit big for me. But they're very, very big around the vamps. These fantastic they're fostering some bespoke trees, but they don't really fit. They're the best I can do, but it's not good enough. The length fits okay. It's all right around here. It's good around the toes, but look, yeah, this it's a nightmare. You know, there's far too much skin, and yeah, on photograph they would look truly hideous. They wouldn't sell, quite frankly. I wouldn't, be interested in buying a pair of shoes that look wrecked, but they're not. It's just the vamp doesn't fit the tree, and a standard tree doesn't fit. So if you look at this one, it looks dramatically better. We haven't got, the skin being folded about. There's about a centimetre there that can be pinched, and I've just packed the tree with cardboard, bit of sellotape, just trimmed it with small scissors, just to make it look more presentable. That was done in a couple of minutes. I can definitely do a better job. Just pull the thing out. See, it's just got a little bit of cardboard stuck on with sellotape. And to ensure I got it in the right place, what I did, I laid just get this out of the way. Sort of lay the trees together and sort of worked out, because of course there's a matching pair. I sort of worked out roughly where the card needed to go, because of course I didn't want it coming down too far into the toes, because that fits the tree pretty much perfectly. So that's how I worked it out. And it's got one piece stuck on, which works around here, but it was still a little bit baggy. So I've stuck another piece over the top. It's very crude, but I just wanted to make them look. And truthfully, I'll probably stick a little bit more. I think overlapping here and there, just a little trim of cardboard and some tape. Just stick the tape straight on. Doesn't matter what it looks like on the inside, as long as it holds the skin exactly how you want it, because that would not polish successfully. You wouldn't be able to polish these. It looks a mess. It looks like there's something wrong with the shoes. There isn't. The shoes are perfect. They just don't have the correct trees. I don't have the trees to go with these. I suspect they didn't ever have any trees. They're in such beautiful condition. I don't think the trees would have gone missing. Somebody looks after a pair of shoes for more than 40 years. I don't think the trees will go missing. But yeah, just a quick one really, just to show you the difference. And that needs just a few more minutes of fiddling, just to get it right before I'd start to polish it. You need to be polishing leather that's lying flat, not lying like this. That won't do these skins any good. Long term, stored like this, they shrivel up, and I'm talking about years now, not days or weeks or even months, but long term storage with trees that don't fit. But if your trees don't fit, make them fit. Anything's better than them not fitting. Looks very crude, but it would last pretty much indefinitely. A bit of cardboard inside with some sellotape. After a few years, the sellotape might go hard, and just put a bit more on, just keep the shoes straight. And I wanted to prepare these for photographic purposes so that I can get them listed and sold, and attempting to sell them looking as messy as that. Of course, I'd have nothing but trouble. People sending me messages, what's wrong with them? Well, just a little bit of cardboard and sellotape makes them look far more presentable. And I'll work a bit harder just to, let's have a look. Yeah, just a tiny bit, it needs just a little bit more down there. We're okay at the top here. Actually, with the laces done up, they'll be okay. Could do with a tiny bit down the side, perhaps. I don't know. Let's just shove a bit in and see what it looks like. Yeah, just a little bit. I will, I'll put a little bit more card just down here. Just detail it, make them look as perfect as I can. But these trees, they won't be being sold. They're not the trees for these shoes. Let's just pull the thing out. They are fostering some Bespoke when Foster were on Duke Street, so probably from the 60s, I'd imagine. But yeah, they're not the correct trees. I'm just trying to do my best to sort of make them work. And it doesn't matter what you have to use, bits of cork. You can do a more permanent job with cork, you know, stick bits of cork on and sort of shave it and sand it into place. But I'm just trying to do it quickly and make the shoe, you know, presentable for photograph. I know that looks a bit silly, but as you can see, pop the thing in very quickly, and straight away it puts tension on the vamp and makes the shoe look more presentable. Because yeah, that really won't do them any good being stored long term with the vamps being all wrinkled like this. And it's not because the vamps have stretched. These shoes have barely been worn. They've still got the lob printed in the heel as well as the sole, which that generally doesn't wear away. It's cycling will make those wear away, because when you're cycling, you tend to have the pedal here and not there. You know, when you cycle, it slips away. But if you pop the pedal here, it doesn't slip away. So yeah, cycling in these shoes would have worn that away, but it doesn't tend to touch the pavement. But these have had very little use. They haven't stretched there. It's just they're not being stored with the correct fitting pair of trees. So I'll just do my best to make another pair fit. But I will be waving goodbye to these.